I'm gonna buy a new body. Slept like a frickin' log, a Lincoln log last night. I didn't wake up fighting somebody. So here you got a drunk preteen driving his drunk dad home. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I'm fine. Thanks for asking. I'm headed up to the body shop. I'm gonna buy a new body. I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Who sings that song? Come on now. You're all as old as me. Anyway, slept like a frickin' log, a Lincoln log last night. It's a good night. I didn't wake up fighting somebody, you know, in a dream, right? What are dreams anyway? Is it your body's way, your mind's way of keeping you from going insane? Acting out all these fantasies, like taking someone and grabbing them by the squeeze until the head pops off like a big zit. And I had a wicked ass dream the other morning, early morning. I woke up and I was physically angry because I was still in it and I hadn't finished what I was up to. Isn't that some strange shit? I got the camera quartered that way, so when I flip it around you can see the little stands on the side. And of course my hood, but I'll take that out during editing because I don't want to mess with it. If I start messing with it, I'll end up in the ditch. Eyes are pretty good today. I can't read that license plate in front of me, but a minute ago I did. Already passing my first temple, already passing the hot springs. They're not expecting me at the body shop. Just gonna roll in. How's it going? Give them the new paperwork if they don't have it already. And beg, how long? How long is it gonna take? And then I'll make an appointment. I'll look at my calendar first, because lately I've been saying, yeah, that day works good for me, and then I check later and I go, oh shit, I double booked, or triple booked. I don't feel like breaking trail today, so that's why I'm driving in this slow lane. I'm doing 90 kilometers an hour. So quick conversion, 9 times 6. Okay, 90 times 60. Well, just go 9 times 6. What do you get? 48. So I'm doing roughly 48 miles an hour. Look at those fishing baskets. Nice. Head check. Left-hand signal. Good. Hands 2 and 10 on the wheel. I'm practicing for my driving test. You know, when I first took my driving test in America, I failed. I drove my dad's Regency 98 land yacht. Beautiful car. But before that, I'd been driving a Chevy Citation front-wheel drive. Remember that ugly-ass car? The hatchback, had the 4-door hatchback. I pretty much adopted that car. Because my dad was always trying to solve the world's problem by going and drinking with the people from work and neglecting his family, work-wise and money-wise and food-wise and everything. He didn't. He provided for us just fine, but he was a functioning alcoholic and an abusive, wife-beating. I won't talk about the children because my siblings, that's for them to talk about. But I know he whooped the shit out of me. But anyway, he would be out solving the world's problems, and then he would call, I need a ride home. Smart, you know, at least, you know, do that. Probably because the staff at the bar or the lounge would say, no, you ain't driving. So they'd get on the phone, you know, and call. It's pre-cellular, you know. And my mom would come wake me up because she can't drive at night. Well, she can't drive now anyway because she's dead. But I'd get the duty from 12 to 17 years old. I would get the duty to go find my dad because he wouldn't know where the fuck he was. He had about 5 places were his stomping grounds. So I would just leave the house, no license, no driver's license, just drive. And that's when I started drinking because they thought it was cool as shit. All of his work, executives, okay? They thought, oh, this is neat. Mitch is a cool guy. Big for my age. They just turned the other way when I came in. I'm letting that guy up. Giving this guy a truck a signal so he could turn. Go ahead, turn. Come on, there you go. There you go. You got the message. So the Toyota could pass. Anyway, I'd go on the drunk run and go fetch my dad. Sometimes it was in Seattle. Sometimes it was in Kirkland or Bellevue or Redmond, Washington. We lived on the east side of Lake Washington. Yeah. So have a seat, kid. And that's when I fell in love with Greyhounds. The drink. Vodka grapefruit. Loved it. So here you got a drunk preteen driving his drunk dad home. I did that for many years. So when I started seriously dating, you know, seriously chasing women, girls, high school girls, when I was in high school, I would go by his office. And I'd talk to one of the guys and say, yeah, I need a bottle of vodka or I need a bottle of this. And they'd give it to me. Because shit, my old man was their boss and I was cool. Just be careful now. Okay, I'll be careful. 16 years old, 17 years old at that point. Crazy life. Strange topic for the day, huh? Well, I survived. Don't drink and drive. Man, don't drink and drive. I am so lucky I didn't kill somebody or myself. Yeah, don't drink and drive. Drink before you drive, so that way you have both hands on the wheel. No, I'm joking. It's a shitty thing to joke about. I've had quite a few friends, 3 to be precise, friends that I went to high school with that died in single car drinking and driving accidents. Just crashed. Hit a tree, went over an embankment, went in a ditch, got ejected from the vehicle, car rolled over. I mean, just, it's very sad. Life cut short. They didn't even live it, you know. One really close. We did a lot of stuff together. But I didn't go to the party that night. Because I worked nights. I went to school and I worked nights. Because I had to have play money. Mad money. Yeah. It's all too common. Here. Boy, Thailand. I was stopped at a light the other day, middle of the day, and a guy just fell over on his motorcycle. A Thai man. I said, holy shit. I thought maybe he had a stroke or something, you know. No, he was just drunk. Lost his footing, fell over. Looked like they're doing the dying cockroach dance, you know, couldn't get up. And yes, I helped him. I should have just left his ass there. Because if he hurt himself, then the next thing you know, I'm in trouble. Crazy. This piece of work here on the right is really looking nice. That really looks good. Still no seismic hooks on the reinforcing steel though. Just straight 90s, no hooks. It's such an easy step. The machine isn't any more expensive than the other ones. It's the same machine. You can do the hook, you just program it in. A lot of the shit they bend right on site. I wonder what grade steel they're using. I hope it's grade 60, which means 60,000 pounds tensile strength. They have grade 40. Back in the States, we call that residential. The commercial grade is grade 60. That bike wants to move. You just tell he wants to pass. Boy, that was smooth, that transition. Anyway, yeah. Not much to really, you know. I don't know why I thought about that. Just thinking about my dad. Spoke to a friend last night. Line call. And I was talking about dates. Yeah, I'm coming to town, blah, blah, blah. Gotta go to the States. I don't call it home because it's not home. I'm from there, but it's not home. Home is here. And I said, I had her daughter's wedding in November on my calendar. and it's actually October. I said, how in the hell did I get that date? I mean, literally a month off. I mean, you got to swipe a whole page for the calendar to get to that month, and I'm like, how in the hell did I do that? Well, they changed the date. I said, oh, okay, so I'm not losing it completely. But her wedding is on my dad's birthday. I said, oh man, don't tell her. Anyway, I'm done babbling for now. This probably won't even go up because there's really nothing, no topic. Don't drink and drive. Oh, YouTube continually, they want to make money, right? Because that's what they're in the business for. Oh wow, I want to see what. Check this car out, man. Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? Beamer. Oh. I don't know what model. There's no way I could catch this guy if he decided to. I'm doing 130, 140. Now I have to slow down because of the police checkpoint. It just narrows down to nothing. At least we'll get right up next to it. Oh, I got a little chicane going on here. Okay, so what mall? It says, wow, that is a pretty car. I'm gonna hit. Boom, I just took a picture of it. Sawadee Cub! He's too busy talking to his gig on the phone. Now what they're doing there, you saw the police officer with the notepad. Further back, there's a camera. And it may not flash, but it may say boom, and it'll have a license number, and then it could have been mine, or it could have been that guy's, or whatever. And they'll look for it. Or they may have a tip. Hey, such and such is hauling some yaba. You know, some methamphetamine. And so they'll pull that vehicle over. Usually they pull over trucks anyway, because many times they're not. They're overweight. Their tires are bald. You know, they're just guys out there trying to make a living. But it's dangerous. Dangerous for everyone around them, not just themselves. At any rate, don't drink and drive. But what I was trying to say before I interrupted myself, YouTube keeps sending me stuff. Product placement. Use products. Actually use them in your video and talk about them, right? So I'm like, okay, well, what am I gonna? Since my channel is based out of the United States, so I got to use like an American product, right? That would sell or something like that. Something I could get here, but it's, you know, they sell them in America. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do a Trojan condom. Practice safe sex, and I'm gonna use Trojan condoms and not physically use it, okay, but show it and give a little spiel and see what YouTube does with that. There's your product placement. Thanks for listening. Out for now.